Shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. Yahweh is who the world ignorantly calls God. Yahweh Shai is his son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, and there's no God beside them. I want to give double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone for being faithful witnesses to the Holy Spirit, and shalom to the elect whom the Lord hath given ears to hear. Real quick, this was sent to me by a brother, one of the watchmen, beloved watchmen. It says, bank withdrawal, access denied to thousands in Austria as customers forced to move 500 miles to get cash. And if you didn't know, this foretells the mark of the beast. This foretells another step towards a digital cashless society, because that's what this devil wants to do, as it is written of in Revelations 13 and 15 on down. And he causeth all, let me grab it. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. The current ruler, the so-called white man, Esau Edom, had power to give life unto the image of the beast. The image of the beast, right, is the likeness of Rome. So as he was creating this so-called new world, the Americas, all right, and then on to NATO and the EU, right, he had the image of Rome in mind, right? And when you look at it, as Rome went down, so that's how this structure is going down as well, all right, to where the dollars is collapsing, to where the military is spread thin, all right, to where there's infightings amongst its vassals and within itself, right? And it says that the image of the beast shall both speak, all right, to speak, to utter a voice, to talk, right? I know the elder brother Yeshwamba always does lessons on the similarities, many similarities between Rome and America. It says, shall both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast, so as many as would not worship the system, as many as would not worship what's set up here, should be killed. It says to kill in any way, whatever, to destroy, to allow to perish. Right? Now, in the scriptures speak about, live not a beggar's life. Basically how poverty, as we all know, is a bad thing. All right? And this devil is plunging everyone essentially into poverty, because you can't get money out of the bank. Well, I wouldn't say in the poverty just yet, in that aspect, because you could still use your card. But point being is that this devil, all right, is going to get into it, Salaki, not to do too much talking. And he causeth all, right, to make, to construct, form, or fashion. So he's constructing right now. He's building this infrastructure, right? He's doing away with the old and bringing in the new. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And as people are excited about World War III, which we should be, you must know that the end is not yet, because this prophecy hasn't come to pass. It's coming to pass, spoken of here and there. The infrastructure is being built. Nevertheless, you still have certain parts of the world that don't even have internet, or don't even have a good enough internet, right? So this must come to pass. The mark of the beast, which today would be known as the RFID chip, must come to pass. But as we read on, it says, bank withdrawal access denied to thousands in Austria as customers forced to move 500 miles to get cash. Now, who the fuck's gonna, go 500 miles to get cash? It doesn't make sense, right? It's more convenient to go cashless. Use your card, use your they got the Apple Pay and Samsung Pay. Hey, I notice a lot of times me myself, me living here in the States, I'll go to buy something and automatically the cashier will get the register ready to accept my card. And to their surprise, when I go to use cash, they gotta, I kind of, every so often I might ask, most people use, I'm sure a lot of people use their card, right? You're like, yeah, even their phones. I see that a lot. But it says a group of banking customers in Austria are feeling the repercussions of a shift toward a cashless society, according to a new report. 4,500 residents living in the town of Kununura are now facing a 500-mile journey to the closest bank, reports Yahoo Finance. The town, located in western Austria, used to have brick-and-mortar branches and ATMs for Commonwealth Bank, NAB, and Westpac. But all three banks have now left, citing reasons like staff and security, amid an industry-wide trend of reducing physical locations. Residents say they have been clinging to a cash withdrawal option at the local supermarket Kohl's, which has now come to a halt due to overwhelming demand. And again, I can concur, because over here in the States, when I was pressed for time or it just made sense to get cash withdrawal, after using my card, I noticed the limit was 200 before, but now they limited it down to 50, and that's only on very, very few cash registers. So this is according to the most recent data from the Australian Prudential Regulation Authority, APRA. 424 branches was shut down between June 2022 and June 2023. That's 11% of all branches in the country. And in the same time frame, the APRA says banks removed access to 718 ATMs across Austria. Australians held a rally on April 2nd to protest the mass closure of bank branches and bring attention to the country's shift away from cash. Right? But this is what they want. This is what the elites want. And essentially, it's all leading to what the Lord wants. Right? For him to push that MOTB so that he can essentially let the missiles fly. Amid the closures and concern, the nation's big four banks say they have no plans to fully abandon paper money. Okay, that was it. Right? But no matter what they have plans for, you got to think about the elite bankers and what their plans are. All right? And when you look at top organizations like the World Health Organization and its leaders or founders or whatever you want to call it, its gurus, whatever, Kyle Schlabs and Yuval Noah Harari. All right? And even, when you take it back, even before them, Aaron Russo told us plain and clear what they want to do. Now, he called he called this this God, if you will, that they want to push, he called it a marrow. Nevertheless, it's all an RFID chip. He literally said to Alex Jones in an interview back in like the early 2000s, maybe late 90s, he said they want to chip you, and if you don't comply, they'll just turn it off and you'll be castrated from society. So essentially, that's what's coming. That he calls, if all that would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right, and then to prove that you worship the image of the beast, he's going to push society towards taking the mark of the beast, right, which is an RFID chip. So if that, Lord willing, you Akim, you few sisters, and you newcomers were edified, and shalom to the elect.